This is a very familiar looking SAT question. We see a lot of times that there are two triangles that look very similar. And sure enough, in this question, they tell us that they're similar triangles, which means that the sides are in proportion. So for this particular question, they don't tell us anything about triangle DEF, but basically it just means it's the same triangle because we're going to use ratios and the actual side measures don't really matter here. A lot of times when we deal with similar triangle questions, we're kind of comparing the side lengths of two different triangles. In this case, we're going to use trigonometry to do that, but it's the same idea, ratios. So to make things simple, right from the start, I'm just going to pretend that triangle DEF is triangle ABC. We can just transfer all those side lengths to the other triangle. So I'm going to say that DF is 5. I'm going to say that ED is 12. And that EF is 13. So all those side lengths just transferring over. And that's pretty simple because we know from cosine that we're supposed to do, well, if we follow SOHCAHTOA, right, our little mnemonic device for memorizing the trigonometry rules, we know that cosine is going to be the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. Right? And so specifically they're asking for cosine of E, so that's this angle right up here at the top. And so the adjacent side is just the one that's next to it, and so that's going to be, in this case, 12. And the hypotenuse is the longest side, that's the side that's opposite the 90-degree angle. That never changes in the triangle, no matter where we are. So that's going to be 13, and so that's really it. 12 over 13 is our answer. Trigonometry questions, for the most part on the SAT, are just going to involve SOHCAHTOA. So it's worth memorizing. It's how I learned to keep track of all the sine, cosine, and tangent functions and what they mean and what those ratios are. There is one other rule that you might see on a question, but for most of them, SOHCAHTOA is really all you need. The ACT tests a lot more trigonometry, which is one of the reasons I like the SAT a little bit better.